Welcome back. I got this project that I know you're going to love. It's a watercolor technique that we're going to use tissue paper to pull off. I'll show you some samples. I'll show you how it's done. Let's get started. Before we get into the materials of what you're going to need to get started, let me show you a few samples. Believe me, you're going to love it. You can't mess this up. This project is like a no-brainer. It comes out perfect each and every time, right? Look at that. And like I said, you can use these for collage, backgrounds. It has so many applications, and you can actually paint right over it. The colors come out nice and fresh, and they're very bright, right? Okay, so now this is all you need to get this done. This is Spectra art tissue. It's bleeding art tissue. Make sure you get bleeding art tissue. You can find this at your local art store, big box art store, or you can even order it online. Make sure that it's bleeding art tissue, because regular art tissue won't get you the desire that you need. And this came in a 100 pack. I think it was like maybe like $5 at the time. I had this for a long time, but this will last you a long time. You get a lot in here, and you got every color in the spectrum in here as well, right? The other thing you'll need, water bottle or just water, paintbrush, and that's it. I always use a spray bottle. It works fine. And of course, get yourself some watercolor paper. This is about 140 pound. You can go lighter if you want, but this works best for me. So we have our materials ready to go. I'll show you how to lay out a little composition with the tissue paper, and let's get started. All right, so I have my watercolor paper, water bottle, my brush, and I'm just going to take some pieces of this tissue paper, tear them up, and just kind of make a little composition on the page, right? It doesn't have to be around. I like to crumple them up because you get this nice little effect with the white lines in it. And you can even like overlap them if you want, right? So I'm just going to lay it out randomly. And let's get this dark green in here as well. We'll put this down here. All right. Now, all I'm going to do is spray the paper. Just going to spray it. And when you spray it, you're just going to let it bleed out, right? You can see it starting to bleed down here. You see the colors? You can even take your brush and just kind of pass over it if you want. You don't have to. Now, what you can do, be generous with it. Let's let this dry, and we'll come back and we'll see how this turned out. Okay, so we're back. I took a little break. I let this sit for maybe about 2 hours. I think the tissue was dry. Let's pull it off and let's see what it looks like. All right, so it's still a little bit wet, but I think we are ready to start pulling this tissue off. I'm just going to lift it up very gently. Most of it's dry. And you just kind of, we have a nice little result here, right? Now, we can push this further. We can put some more tissue on top to cover up some of these white spaces, but I kind of like this as it is right here. You can, play around with this and you can push this as far as you want to, but I think I'm going to leave it just like this, just for this video's sake. And I really, really like it. I think it's good. Again, this is a great project if, you're a teacher, you work at a school, or you want to do a project like this with the kids. It's so easy to do. It's, um, very low maintenance. The cleanup is very quick and it's not messy at all. So yeah, try it out, see how it works for you, and hopefully you can start using this technique for some of your art projects. All right, y'all, and that's all there is to it. This is a very, very easy project to do. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun doing it. There's all sorts of color combinations that you can play around with this technique, and sky's the limit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you all. Yahweh bless, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.